we'll be back to get this one started after this. Today's starting pitcher, Matthew Boyd. What should we keep an eye on here?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Ready to go now, Tristan Peters steps to the plate for the White Sox. And we're underway from Wrigley Field. 0-1. 0-1. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive.
This to center field. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags from third, applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Miguel Vargas will hit next. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. On the hill for the White Sox, Sean Burke. What do we have on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Comes up empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and one gone.
Third baseman, number 3, Alan Rickman.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. High fly ball out to left field. Antonacci going back on this one. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bush in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 0-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin buried it out of here.
So 2 down. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Grounds one to short. Montgomery handles, throws to first, and that's the 3rd out. New inning getting started. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Munetaka Murakami. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Colton Montgomery.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch. See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The throw to first, one out in second. So now with one away and a man at second, Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. On the ground right side. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting seventh, the right fielder.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many.
In the air, left field. Hat in position. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. And now they trail by one. Hard hit left side. On to Horner. Out number 3. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the second. Ian Happ up to hit. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 0-1 down. On a line. 1 down.
Batting sixth, the second baseman,
and a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Popped in the air. Left field. 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Taylor measures 6 feet even, 220 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2012. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Joey Bart. Swing and a miss, strike one. Crow Armstrong has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next is Chicago, the center fielder, Tristan Peters.
Crow Armstrong moving under this one. Out number 2. Now the number 2 hitter, Sam Antonacci. He's 0 for 1. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Number 9, Miguel Amaya.
Ground ball left side. Tosses across to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Yansby Swanson.
That one fouled off. And time called prior to the 0-1. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him. 2 gone. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that'll do it. Back here at the friendly confines. On to the 4th, Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner around second. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Fastball right back to the mound. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Golden opportunity right here. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Can't reach it. Should score at least 2. Montgomery on his horse around third. He's safe. And they clear the bases. It's 4-1. Into third as the triple clears the bases. And there's a foul ball. Runner at third, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one carrying, and it's into the bleachers. Out of here. The 2-run shot, and they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now here. Is Chase Mitra. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Colin Ray. He's into the game with the bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Then there's one down.
Up next for the White Sox, the catcher, Joey Vaughn.
Check swing, he held up. Ball 1. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong should have this one. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Tristan Peters steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on.
No, hello.
That one ripped right center field. And that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom 4. Leading off, Alex Bregman.
Number 3, Alex Bregman.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Popped up. Vargas. And there's 2 down.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton ready now for the 5th inning. Sam Antonacci steps to the plate for the White Sox. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
And first offering is fouled off. Vargas in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was born in Cuba. In time to Bush, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. So up next for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Ian Happ.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Burke back to work.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Second baseman, Mika Foreigner.
In the air, right side of the infield. Murakami. He's got it. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And it's fouled away. 0-1. On the ground to 3rd. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out. Here at Wrigley Field, top 6. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a foul straight back. 0-1 now. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. It's 7-1.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Makes the catch, 1 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Braden Montgomery. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Towards first, Bush. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Chase Mindra.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Misses the sweeper.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a pop-up. Swanson. And that is that. we go bottom 6. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He'll circle the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 7-2. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh! And there's a ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Inside and hit him.
Hit by pitch. First base.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman number 3, Ella Langley.
That's through there for a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swanson over at second. Crow Armstrong on at first with nobody out. Got him swinging for the K.
Up next for the Cubs,
Michael Bush digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Wild pitch. Catcher gets a piece. Throw home. Not in time. The run scores. It's 7-3. Oh, that got him as well. The third batter he's hit with a pitch.
the designated hitter.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Ian Happ now at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. Coming home, and they put the tag on him. That's the third out, inning over. Back here at Wrigley Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Joey Bart steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one fouled off. That's to third. Bregman whips it to first. That's a very athletic play.
Up next for the White Sox, the center fielder, Tristan Peters.
Swing and a foul out of play. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. In there safely.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's
to the right side. And that's a base hit. In to score from third. It's 7-4. And he'll reach second with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield.
Runner takes off for third. Vargas in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second. Runner goes again. This one in the air right field. That one back there. And a foul ball. Runner goes again. Good job to fight that one off. Runner on the move again. Swing and a pop-up. 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Munetaka Murakami. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Squares and gets it down the left side. Grabs it barehanded. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run scores.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Colton Montgomery.
And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Runner breaks for third. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. Stays alive. Swings through it for the K. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. In the air to left center, Peters under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
This one high in the air to left center. And that one hops the wall. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. 1 away with a runner at third. Here the bottom of the 7th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Runner from third in to score. It's 9-5.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. That's one of those things where as a hitter you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
It gets down, a base hit. Around second, on his way to third. The relay.
Up next for the Cubs.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Pete Crow Armstrong. The next, this one in the air center field. Peters on his way over. Can't get there. 1 run will score. Another comes in to score. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Swings through that one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Tying run at the plate. Hit in the air, center field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Aim to score from third. And now they trail by one. He's not stopping on his way home. Saved at home as two score on the inside the park homer. Bush at the plate now, and that's strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And that is foul. Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 in this one. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
2 down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Way high there. Full count now. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And this place is rocking. And they've rallied from 6 back. It's 10-9.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
That's towards center. And the inning is over. Here at Wrigley Field, we go to the 8th. Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the air, left side. Happ on his horse. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
The Cubbies trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Chopped in the ground. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The batter number 10,
Chase Maidra steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
In the air to left center, and that will fall. And the tying run is on base.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. That ball right there landed in what they call a no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
White Sox making a move for pinch hitter Drew Romo. He represents the go-ahead run. Here comes the 0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So If he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
My draw. Off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Count coming on. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Digging in, Nico Horner. Trevor Richards on the pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Richards, a 6'2" righty. He features a changeup, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Miguel Amaya, the next cup to hit. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jansen Swanson.
And that is out of play. Time call. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby, Chris Singleton. All set to start the 9th in this one. Tristan Peters steps to the plate for the White Sox. Jacob Webb comes out trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And the 0-1. High fly ball down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Out to short. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
2 away down. White Sox down to their final out. And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that's foul. Time call. This could end it. This one in the air, center field for Armstrong. Settles underneath it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
You know, even when this team was trailing by 6, it seemed like they had confidence that they could get back in this ball game. I don't know if they knew they could win it in this fashion, but they did an excellent job of executing in the little ways. They grinded it out and came away with a nice W.